You have asked me this question about opening the court at night, midnight.
Yes.
Right? It is a political narrative. I know about that. But what do you know about the Islamabad High Court? The day I took over, the next day, what was the first circular that was issued by me? Do you know that?
Somehow, yes, I read about that in Dawn.
What is that circular? I want to know from you. You believed the political narrative, but you never, you see, you also doubted my integrity by believing a narrative without knowing the facts. So let me tell you, and probably it's an opportunity to tell you and tell all those who have believed in this false narrative. And no other high court has ever done that. The day I took over, the next day I issued and that is on record. I believed that Islamabad High Court was a constitutional court, and it was its duty to remain open for 24 hours. But in the same circular, I had prescribed the procedure that anyone, no matter what time, wants to file a petition, would call the number. That petition would come to me. If the High Court would always open, the lights would open, because the staff would go to attend to that matter, whether that was 3 a.m., that was 4 a.m. And that circular is still on record. 1,400 people benefited from that circular. Nobody knows about them because they were not political people. They were ordinary poor people. And only the Islamabad High Court did that during the 4 years that I was the Chief Justice. There were petitions of enforced disappearances received late in the evening at night. And one was that of Matiullah Jan, a journalist. I received that late in the evening. The High Court was open for everyone. Now, what happened that night? Did I come to the High Court? You tell me, you asked me this question, did I come to the High Court?
I think so, yes.
You think so? And how did you get this information? And let me now inform you. I was at home. I was informed that there was a situation and people want to file petitions. And then they informed me that the Supreme Court Bar Association President, Mr. S.N. Boone, has requested to file a petition. So I said, take all the petitions, send to me if they are necessary. They would WhatsApp those petitions to me. If they were necessary, I would have passed an order. Did I pass an order? So who wanted to do something very unconstitutional or illegal that they got so afraid that only lights were lit? Again, now I tell you something very interesting. I was in my pajamas. And I didn't know, you see, because the staff, it was their duty to go to the High Court to receive. I saw the petitions, they were frivolous petitions. I didn't pass any order. If I had to stop someone and I didn't go to the High Court at all, I was in my pajamas and I was taking out something from the fridge. And my wife said, oh, come, see what ARY is saying. They are lamenting that why did he reach the High Court? I said, really? But now I tell you, firstly, you all believed it. Had I passed any order, then probably you may have been right. But you did not even inquire. That happened in 2021. Since 2018, 1,400 petitions were entertained by me at night, in the evening, or after the office hours. And yet, a political narrative was made that why the court was open. So now let me tell you something. What were the television stations saying? Though at that time I didn't realize it. I was watching ARY in my pajamas. I didn't even bother to change, because I didn't have to go. I didn't have to pass any order. So the ARY, you see, I don't want to name them, they created a situation as if martial law is going to be imposed. I wish every time there is a threat of martial law, the courts remain open. I wish they were open on 5th of July, when General Ziaul Haq was removing an elected prime minister. I wish they were open on 12th of October, when General Pervez Musharraf had thrown out an elected prime minister. If anyone had attempted to remove unconstitutionally an elected prime minister till then, Mr. Imran Khan, then it would have been a test of the Islamabad High Court whether it stands up to uphold the Constitution or not.
Thank you, Justice Minallah. I can't take any more questions.